question was on what is the label, what's covered under the labeling. I don't know about pharmaceuticals, and maybe somebody here does know. I don't believe pharmaceuticals are covered under this bill. Go ahead, Alex. Okay, thank you. Yeah, this is Alex Simpson from NOFA, by the way, if you don't know, one of the heroes in this fight here. So, if your cattle or your animals are fed feed that is genetically engineered, you're also exempt. Restaurants are exempt. There was a big cry and hue that this was going to be, penalizing small entrepreneurs. I view, and the comment in the back made my point for me, I think this is a way of engendering more entrepreneurship. To my mind, this gives, if you're setting out to produce food out there and you're trying to compete with conventional, non-organic GM stuff, you're at a cost disadvantage right from the get-go. To my mind, labeling will actually expedite more entrepreneurship, will incite more folks to try different kinds of things like Badger and the folks who you've got out here in the lobby. I know that we're nearing the end of our time. I want to just I'll come to your question, sir, and then I just want to make one quick comment, and then we'll end with that. I don't know what's going to happen on Wednesday. My guess is that the dollars have been so, these arguments, average folks who don't have the time to come to a lecture on a Sunday afternoon to hear all this stuff are hearing only this. And my guess is that dollars will have a decided advantage here. Maybe I'm wrong. We thought that we would not pass in Maine, and it passed. We thought it would not pass in Connecticut, and we would not pass. But I need to underscore that win or lose, this battle is not going to end on Wednesday. We have to understand here that we're talking about a fight that's going to be with us for the rest of our lives. I've just shared with you, and you've been incredibly patient and thoughtful in being here today. I've just shared with you a picture of what's going on in the chemical infrastructure in our food system out there. This is a big issue. This is complicated, and I was reprimanded by legislators saying this is not about herbicides and pesticides. This is about whether these GE crops are safe or not. I respectfully disagree. This is not about whether the GE crops are safe or not. If we knew they were unsafe, I promise you we would not be lobbying for labeling. We'd be, up there saying, get this food out of our shelves. This is exactly because we're overusing chemicals. It's exactly because these crops result in more chemical proliferation, and unchecked, we're going to have more and more and more. And that's why we're going to be in this fight for the rest of our lives. And if we don't pass it Wednesday, we just put it up there again. And if it doesn't pass this time, we put it up there again. And that's the way a democracy works. And what we've all got to do here is we've got to not only pick up the phone and call every other legislator except this gentleman, okay, we got a couple. Please, what you should do if you don't want to be called, stand up at the table, either